Hey, welcome back, my friends, to the show that never ends. We're so glad you could attend. Come inside, come inside. Welcome to the news of the squared.
Whatever
Yeah,
that
I don't
long
know.
instrumental thing.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, well, yeah.
Mike is with us, Mike Boyle.
Howdy.
And Ivan is on assignment with our intern, Mike Edwin. He's probably just making him get antiques and sandwiches and shit like that.
Yeah. Got time to find some old records. Yeah, bad.
Yeah, man. I need a 78, man. You gotta find them.
Yep. He's finding them, I'm sure. He's
I'm
antiquing.
Sure. Mm-hmm.
Well, good on him.
Sure.
Hope he has a lovely vacation.
Who, Ivan or Mike Edwin?
Both of them. They both deserve to get away for a while.
You know what? We should really send Mike Edwin on assignment to go find Scott.
Yeah, I think Scott is okay with being lost. I don't think he was meant to be found.
Scott's somewhere in the woods of Bunker.
I don't think he's listening anymore. That's okay.
That's
all
okay.
right. We still love you, Scott.
We do.
Yeah.
That's the only reason I even bring you up.
Yeah,
Is
right.
he's our missing man. We need to bring him back.
Yeah.
Where'd Scott go? Anyway, yeah. So anyway, yeah. This, you find some of this stuff on News of the Square, on the News of the Square on their Squares of the Roundtable Facebook page, but it's a little light today. So we got a few other things that we're pulling from.
Yeah.
For example, I saw this one. It was something that you posted about some guy named Reagan Rose saying, just heard a British person call Oreos a chocolate sandwich biscuit. I finally understand why the Revolutionary War had to happen. Amen. I'm with him on this.
It's an Oreo, damn it.
It's an Oreo, damn it.
Yeah,
you know what? I'm willing to fight over it.
Right. Them's fighting words, you red coat.
It's like that old joke I heard from somebody once about how there was a guy needed a seat, and there was a dog and there was a woman on the bus in England, and he threw the dog out the window, and the British guy said to him, he goes, "You're just typical all Americans. You drive on the wrong side of the road, you do everything on the wrong side of the place, and you just threw the wrong bitch out the window." And it's like, no, we kicked your ass, didn't we?
That's right. We saved your butts in WWII.
And WWI too. I.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, how many I's there was? All I know is if you have too many I's, it starts like R.
Yar.
Chocolate biscuit sandwiches.
Negatory.
Chocolate sandwich biscuits.
I don't even know if it doesn't say that on the cover.
No, because you would call it like a chocolate. I mean, there are sandwich. Okay, so there's sandwich cookies.
Yeah, but there's the filling isn't chocolate. It's a vanilla frosting,
right?
Some kind of
right. But I'm thinking about the generic ones in like the store where you get them from like the
the rectangular wafer cookies, yeah.
Or not even that, just like because there's the store knockoff versions of like the what is it, like the hydroxys or whatever the heck they are, where it looks like the Oreos but they're a lot cheaper and
right, the KOs, right?
Yeah, so. And I think they just call those sandwich sandwich cookies or something like that.
Yeah, I think they're made in Egypt or something.
Oh, are they really?
I don't know.
Let my cookies go. Stop it. But yeah, chocolate sandwich biscuits. Sounds like something McDonald's should have.
I think maybe
McDonald's.
Do you know what they call a chocolate sandwich biscuit in Paris? Anyway.
No. What would you put on a chocolate sandwich biscuit? What, maybe peanut butter in the middle?
Yeah.
Maybe something like that. That would work, I guess. I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, what else we got? What else we have? Oh, I know what we have.
Oh, you know what we have.
Yeah. I saw this. I couldn't stop laughing for 5 minutes.
A little history lesson for you here on the Squares Around Table Facebook page and the News of the Squared.
Mm-hmm.
Here's a nice piece of trivia to share at parties. Pictured here is a winged penis.
Yes.
Ancient Roman winged penis called a fascinus, from the representation of the divine phallus and the origin of the word fascinate. If you just replied to say that it is fascinating, you actually said it made you feel like you've summoned a winged boner.
Yes!
So, yeah.
Fascinating.
And
How come it's not happening?
The link is to the Wikipedia page of the etymology of the Fascinus, an ancient Roman religion and magic. The Fascinus, or Fascinum, was the embodiment of the divine phallus. The word can refer to a phallus, effigies, and amulets, and to the spells used to invoke his divine protection.
Who's he?
The Fascinus, the Fascinum.
Oh.
Pliny calls it a medidus invidiae, or a doctor or remedy for envy. So, you get, Fascinus envy, if you know what I'm talking about.
Well, yeah, if you had a flying penis, I'd be envious. Although that sounds painful.
Actually, they have, there's pictures here of the various examples. Some of them is winged. Some of them have almost like a ring built into them, but they have they're pretty much dicks with wings on them.
Dicks with wings.
That's
the best part.
There's a phallus inscribed on a paving stone at Pompeii. Like the volcano couldn't kill this dick.
Nice.
No. Yeah, only made the boner harder.
Yeah, hey, that's you can't. I will tell you this much: the British, if they're eating their sandwich biscuits, they ain't getting flying boners. That's for sure.
Nope.
No way. You can't get a flying boner with a chocolate sandwich biscuit. That not happen. No American woman be interested in that kind of thing. I just thought that's interesting. So I could sit there and I say I'm fascinating, and then my boner should fly off my body.
Fascinated with chocolate sandwich biscuits.
Am I though?
Some people are.
See, the problem is when I think chocolate sandwich biscuits, the last thing I think about is an Oreo anyway.
Because there's no chocolate in the middle. Usually you refer to the biscuit as what's inside the chocolate.
Well, I just think about a biscuit, like a real biscuit. Like, what if you baked a real biscuit that was chocolate?
Well, they call cookies biscuits over there.
I know what they call it. I'm thinking about Americanizing it. Chocolate sandwich biscuit. Well, what would America look like a chocolate sandwich biscuit? I mean, it looked like
biscuits over here. The biscuits and gravy, there, son.
Yeah. Oh man, chocolate biscuits and gravy.
Oof.
If you got thanks. Like syrup or something like that.
Girl. No thanks.
Well, like maple syrup or something like that, maybe. Or something like, maple with like maple brown sugar or something like that, maybe? I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, just a thought. I just want a winged boner when I grow up. That's all I really want. I mean,
you have to wait till next year for your birthday.
Actually, I take it back. I either want a winged boner or I want this other thing. I want this inflatable pool tank.
Yes. Where was this when I was a kid? Where was this when I was a kid?
We had a pool.
We put a man on the moon, and then 40 years later, now we come up with this shit?
Now, here's the question I have. I'm trying to figure this out. Where does the water come from to fire?
It comes from the Fascinus.
Does it? Okay, there we go. He's eating his cooked sandwich biscuits, and boom. It's like fire the primary weapon.
That's right.
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. Maybe you'd fit in that thing. I don't know if I'd fit in that thing.
We need to put Ivan in this.
Yes, that would be hysterical. Ivan. Yeah. Oh. You know what? We should send him down the Alpine slide in this.
And Galena, yes. We're hopefully
we
get some photos of that.
Hopefully. Yeah, man. Holy crap.
Yeah, man.
Go fire my primary weapon, man. My penis is gonna fly her. That'd be hysterical. Ivan smokes enough ganja, his penis probably does fly around.
You might see something flying around.
Yeah, something.
Yeah, man, I've seen flying chocolate sandwich biscuits.
I was going there. Yeah. I was so going there, too.
Yeah,
I was like, okay,
Next week, we got to be sure he's not having any chocolate sandwich biscuits while he's listening, while he's on the show next week.
Yeah, well, yeah. We'll ask him about that. He'll be like, what are you guys talking about? Yeah. But yeah, no, it's interesting because I'm looking at this and it's like, I guess it looks somewhat comfortable. You gotta be able to get in this thing, but the only thing I'd be concerned about is, this thing fires and you can attack people with it, in the pool. But the problem becomes when there's too many and they turn you over and capsize you. Then you're all done. Right?
Yeah, this thing flips over. Yeah, you could get stuck under the thing. Yeah.
And this first guy looks like an awful nerd on the top. He's like, lots I got. I'll fire my primary weapon.
Well, he's supposed to look like and this dude's. Did they Photoshop an army helmet on his head? I think they did.
They might have.
Yeah, the bottom picture. Yeah.
I think it's a different dude too.
Yeah, it is a different dude because he's got a what you call it? He's got some facial hair.
Does he have shades on, or is that like?
It's just like they look like some John Lennon kind of shades.
Or is it like that stuff they wear, like when they tan?
No, I think they're actual like, shades. But I think
things.
that helmet that army helmet he's wearing is photoshopped.
Might be.
Yeah.
That's somewhat.
So okay, up next we have a little bit of Jeff Goldblum news. Okay. Life finds a way. Jeff Goldblum is doing a Dungeons and Dragons podcast, which is as excellent as it is unfathomable. So Jeff Goldblum, the Jeff Goldblum of Star Jurassic Park, Independence Day, and so much more, is going to play elven sorcerer Balmer in a Dungeons and Dragons podcast. This is a true statement of something that is going to happen in our reality, and I absolutely can't wrap my head around it. Of course, someone drew a picture of him in as an elven sorcerer, and it's about as awesome as you'd imagine. A picture like a bit of David Bowie from Labyrinth, but a little bit more Jeff Goldblum instead, with some tats and some gauntlets and some rings and some magical elvish kind of attire. Goldblum will be joining the Dark Dice, an actual play D&D podcast that began in 2018. It's about a group of adventurers who embark on a journey into the ruinous domain of the Nameless God. According to the official site, Balmer will make his debut on May 12th, when the series returns to begin its second storyline. Now, if you don't know the podcast, it sounds pretty rad already. Deadline website says it features immersive soundscapes, a diverse international cast, and an original soundtrack featuring an orchestra, over 30 medieval instruments, and a live choir singing in Infernal, Icelandic, and Elvish. Still, the addition of Jeff Goldblum is quite the coup. So it sounds a little bit too overproduced. It sounds like a little bit too manufactured. I mean, that's greatest. One of the best things about D&D is the spontaneity. Not just like, I want Mountain Dew, but not just that. But I mean, just the improvisation. Not maybe this. I guess the word I'm looking for is just spontaneity. Just how when you have a bunch of imaginative people in a setting, you don't need all the ambiance. You don't need all the sounds and orchestra and
you'd think so,
and sound, and you don't have to hear like crickets because you're walking in the forest, or hear the crunching of the twigs underneath your feet as you're traveling through the landscape, through the wilderness. I think it's a little bit too on the nose. But anyway, congratulations to Jeff Goldblum, who has found a way to a podcast. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure. I think
I'm not hating this, but I'm just saying it might be like, I could listen. Yeah. I'll listen maybe once.
Yeah, I think that's like hit or miss unless Tiamat shows up and basically torches his ass.
I cast fireball.
Yeah. I choose the breath weapon. Goodbye. I choose the breath weapon. It's funny because we're really. It's funny. The News of the Square page. I shouldn't say News of the Square. The Square of the Roundtable Facebook page, a little short on news this week. Like, for example, I'm just kind of like looking through, and just kind of looking like the only other thing is this picture that you posted of Tom Brady looking like the bad guy from Roger Rabbit, which is hysterical.
I think this is a picture of the Kentucky Derby. I think,
it went
viral on Saturday night, Sunday morning.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's spot on. He's Christopher Lloyd. As the who was his name? Doesn't matter. He's Christopher Lloyd in Roger Rabbit, and he looks. Somebody even photoshopped him holding, like the scene where he's choking out Roger Rabbit.
Got it.
He's pretty on point.
All you gotta do is remove Roger Rabbit with Bill Belichick, and you're all set.
Don't kill Bob Hoskins' brother.
Yeah, well, all right. So here's a couple things from News the Weird. Police in Naples, Florida, are looking for a woman identified only as Rosalia, a self-described witch who is suspected of swindling more than $100,000 from at least 10 victims. Authorities were first alerted to the scam on March 14th when a man called to report Rosalie had disappeared with $29,500 of his money, according to police report. The man said he had been responding to a flyer advertising her services of witchcraft services.
Oh.
She allegedly told the man she saw something dark in his future and gave him 3 eggs to put under his bed as he slept. When he brought them back the next day, she waved the eggs over his head and face, then opened them to reveal one with blood, one with needles, and one with worms, according to the report. That's some good parlor tricks
voodoo,
there.
Baby. Some witchcraft.
Yeah. She instructed the man to bring all the money he had so she could bless it and multiply it at her temple in Fort Myers, promising to return it the next day.
I'll be back. I'm going to take all this money. I'll see you tomorrow.
You can take a wild guess that she has not been seen since. Police have identified more victims in the course of their ongoing investigation.
Must have been some sleight of hand. I think she might have just swapped him out when he wasn't looking.
No, this guy's probably the person who thinks it's chocolate sandwich biscuits, too. What the hell?
She said she was going to be a pool tank inflatable.
Yeah, she said she's going to make me a flying penis. Speaking of flying along, we'll fly along to...
She cast a magic spell on Jeff Goldblum, if you know what I mean.
I love when they use words and they think I know how this is. A family-owned patisserie. I don't know what this is. There's a place in Hungary that's offering customers sweet relief from the COVID-19 angst with a colorful layered mousses, as in food mousse, each topped with a decorative syringe. The Solon family special desserts are colored with jelly toppings representing different COVID-19 vaccinations. Available in Hungary, the citrus yellow from AstraZeneca, a darker yellow for the Sinopharm, green for Pfizer, orange for Sputnik V, blue for Moderna, is reported by Reuters. Anyone can try these, the confectioner Caitlin Benko said. The only possible side effect would be a little smile on their face. Doesn't sound like that. I don't know about that. Let's see. What else we got? Going out of style. Mourners in a funeral home and Phil McLean's funeral in Wellington, New Zealand first gasped, then laughed as his coffin was shaped like a giant cream donut was brought into the chapel. I would try to eat it.
Yeah, man. I didn't know
I'm hungry.
They didn't say there'd be snacks. Yeah, man. No, don't eat the coffin.
The Associated Press reported this on April 15th. McLean had designated a special coffin with his cousin, Ross Hall, owner of Dying Art, a business in Auckland specializing in custom coffins. Over the last 15 years, Hall fashioned a sailboat, a fire truck, a chocolate bar, and Legos, among others. McLean's widow, Deborah, said her husband considered himself a connoisseur of cream donuts, and the coffin overshadowed the sadness, and the final memory everyone's mind was that of the donut and Phil's sense of humor. For himself, Hall said he planned on a red box with flames on it, but changed his mind to a clear coffin with him wearing nothing but a leopard patterned G-string. The kids say that they're not going. Yeah, gee, I wonder why.
Well, so Jeff, what food item would you want your coffin shaped like?
I don't know that I want my.
Okay, you're on your deathbed, and the mortician's like, "Hey, man,
chocolate sandwich biscuits." I don't know. I think I want my coffin to look like a flying phallus. There we go. There's the real answer.
No, that's.
I'm trying to see if there's anything more. There's a few others.
A coffin, Three Musketeers bar, but a giant red coffin Lego brick. I think.
So Edward and
a 2x4 brick.
Let's see. Edward and Cheryl Patton of Lakeview, New York, tried for 3 years to identify who was throwing used paper coffee cups, some with cigarette butts, inside on their front yard nearly every night. But they could never get a good look at the minivan that drove by. Edward began keeping records of the littering and the collecting the cups, eventually filling 10 garbage bags, according to the Buffalo News. They even installed a surveillance camera, but still wasn't until neighbors set up a stakeout, captured the license plate, and the mystery was solved. On April 18th, the police set up their own stakeout and pulled over Larry Pope, 76, a former co-worker of Cheryl's, whom she had disagreements with. Pope has charged for harassment and throwing refuse onto a roadway.
Throwing garbage at your, how many, did you say how many months? To fill 10 garbage cans? You get one cup a day for...
I don't know how long this... It doesn't say how long this thing was going on.
10 garbage cans full of these cups.
It could be years, the way it sounds.
Yeah, has to be.
Let's see. So,
Jesse...
Let's see. So, what do we got here? Jesse, there's a person named Jesse, a guy named Jesse from Los Angeles. He's 33. Gave the teddy bear character he created in 2016 and fashioned into a human-sized bear sun suit. On April 12th, he decided to have a fun adventure walking from Los Angeles to San Francisco, dressed as Bear Sun. A journey of more than 400 miles. Oh, this is a bad idea. Mountain passes and road construction have made the trip slower than expected. It's no luxury excursion. Bear Sun sleeps wherever he finds himself at the end of the day and gets food at gas stations. I'm like a puppy, I guess. I just see something and I chase after it.
Okay, it's not weird at all.
Not at all. That sounds very
actually
boring.
that really sounds like it belongs in News of the Weird from.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's weird.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking weird.
I mean, I'm surprised that this person survived considering the heat possibilities with that, but okay.
Just survived just people walking around in a bear suit all day. Maybe some people be all like, "Hey, what are you doing? Enjoying your life, doing fun things."
All right, this is our kind of story. So the Krakow, Poland, for the Society of Protected Animals, responded on April 14th to the report of a suspected iguana stuck in a lilac tree outside a residential building, only to discover it was a discarded croissant.
Okay.
People don't open windows because they're afraid it's going to enter the house, the caller told the group. It's better to check and be pleasantly disappointed than not react, which can sometimes lead to tragedy. That's hysterical. I think it's an iguana. It's really a croissant. It's really a French pastry. It's not even a chocolate sandwich biscuit. All right, I think we've done it.
I've got
these are
one,
not. Yeah.
I've got one here for us. Let's see if I can put this on. I will put this in one post haste. I will put it to the Squares of the Round Table Facebook page. You can listen. You can read all these stories there. This one's from the Smoking Gun. We got our Florida man story, a Florida woman story. We're always happy to share those with you. This is from April 26th. Lap dance offers end with a woman in cuffs. After offering random citizens lap dances, a tipsy Florida woman asked police if they wanted to bang on the sidewalk and threatened to assault paramedics if they came near her, according to a arrest report. Cops responding to a disturbance call Saturday evening encountered Olivia Taylor Washek, age 28, on the sidewalk outside a bar in St. Petersburg. Cops say she had stumbling on the sidewalk and attempting to give random citizens lap dances outside of a business. The arrest paperwork does not indicate whether any lap dances were actually consummated. Seen at, and obviously in the photograph, was seen highly intoxicated and stumbling, prompting officers to call for a fire rescue team. However, she was not evaluated due to threatening to punch paramedics if they touched her. After police reportedly gave her multiple chances to call someone for assistance in getting her nearby apartment or accept their offer to walk her home, she continued to yell profanities at cops and bystanders. She also allegedly asked officers if they wanted to bang on the sidewalk. Why don't we do it in the road? The arrest paperwork does not include and not indicate whether any banging was actually consummated. So after continuing the 8:30 p.m. disturbance, which included the said woman yelling that police were going to shoot her, she was arrested for disorderly intoxication. So, and she was released Wednesday or the other afternoon on her own recognizance from county jail. So, a Florida woman offering random citizens lap dances with no fascinums or fascinuses to go with it either. So,
you could be a tag on.
Yeah.
Get a Florida man, get a Florida woman. Maybe next thing you know, flying penises and sandwich cookies and tanks, primary weapon
magic
tanks.
blood-riddled eggs or something.
Yeah, or croissants that look like iguanas. I don't know. That's so... I can't believe it. It's an iguana. It's a croissant. Oh, okay, it's a croissant. How does that happen? How does that happen? Oh my god. Wait, it's first.
It's an iguana.
French. Oh my god, it's a tasty French pastry. My bad. All right, what else we got? I guess we got to get the Sheik, right?
Yes, if you're on Twitter, you can follow us at SOTRT Podcast, but also if you're on Twitter, you need to follow the Iron Sheik, and which is an important public figure, if I do say so myself. That's _Iron Sheik on Twitter.com.
We got a lot here.
Yes.
Let's see. If you still say in a nutshell, you can go fuck yourself forever.
In a nutshell.
And an organized, there we go. As long as that nutshell flies and flaps and has wings. In an organized fashion, go fuck yourself. The beautiful thing about learning is that you won't be a dumb, no good piece of garbage jabroni.
I like this one from Sports Center tweets. Who was your favorite wrestler growing up? The Iron Sheik retweets. Only one Iron Sheik, Bubba.
Damn right.
Damn straight.
I am so excited. Well, apparently he made some sort of announcement. Another Monday where you could go fuck yourself. There we go. That's Monday motivation for you.
Hashtag Monday motivation.
Let's see what else we got. Call now for your free subscription to go fuck yourself. That's pretty good.
Yeah, I retweeted. He wished yesterday. He wished The Rock happy birthday.
Macho Man, I love you forever. Fuck Hulk Hogan. Yep. When it comes crashing down and it hurts. Oh, here we go. When it comes crashing down and it hurts inside, go fuck yourself.
What was this thing on the WWE on A&E? What is up with that?
They're doing some sort of.
Like a True Hollywood Story kind of thing.
I guess they're doing bios.
Okay, yeah, I need to check that out.
I taped the Macho Man one. I didn't tape some of the others.
Ooh, I should check that out.
That lyric what Sheik's quoting there is the lyric from Real America from Hulk Hogan, which is when it comes crashing down and it hurts inside. Yeah, go fuck yourself. There you go. That's great. That's great. I needed that today. Be the change. Otherwise, be the change in yourself. Otherwise, go fuck yourself. I remember when Cookie Crisp used to taste like cookies. What the fuck happened there, Bubba? Maybe because the English called them chocolate sandwich biscuits. Unsurprisingly, go fuck yourself. Raisin Bran.
I just eat the Cookie Crisp cereal loose by itself. I don't usually... That's kind of good. That's a good cereal to eat just without any milk. Just like a finger food.
Sheik saying that Raisin Bran, the Iron Sheik class... Let's see. Here's a question. He says, "Are you real or are you white? Are you the White Claw?" Yikes. He likes the Rock. Fuck the peekaboo. I thought I was sleeping. Go fuck yourself. Hold on. What are you doing?
If you do not hire me to play the Monopoly Man for your TV commercial, you are leaving money on the table, Bubba. Do not pass. Go fuck yourself.
Probably a good point. Yeah. Let's see. Action required. Go fuck yourself. Fuck everybody. Fuck everyone, especially you, jabroni. Fuck the notifications. Hello, May. Fuck don't fuck with me. Okay. Actually, go fuck yourself. Whoever says easy peasy lemon squeezy, go fuck yourself, jabroni.
I say easy peasy 1 2 3z. I don't say lemon squeezy.
I say carpet squeezy. I usually say carpet squeezy, but that's just me. Let's see. Easy come, easy go fuck yourself. Here today, go fuck yourself tomorrow. Shut your fucking mouth and do your business. # Friday motivation. This draft is about exciting as. Oh, here we go. Here's Sheik on the NFL draft. This draft is about as exciting as a night at the No Mini Bar having bullshit continental breakfast serving Courtyard Marriott.
# NFL draft.
Here we go. Sweet Caroline, go fuck yourself, you dumb son of a bitch. I don't know if you caught it. So in the NFL draft, at one point, they all start singing Sweet Caroline to the point where basically they stop the damn draft because they let them finish the damn thing.
Okay.
Let's see. Hulk Hogan, you are worse than the Washington football team. I want to take a picture on stage with me being the fuck out Roger Goodell. Yikes.
Okay.
Johnny Gruden, do you ever smile, Bubba? Let's see.
Eagles need to trade the whole fucking team up.
Oh, here we go. Patriots craft pick coming. I will pretend to give a fuck. Yes! Chargers, Bubba, I won't even waste my time to say anything because no one gives a fuck about you anyways. Cowboys, okay. Oh, wait. Sheik's got words for Bears fans. Good news, Bears fans. You never have to remember how to spell Trubisky or however the fuck you say it ever again. That's pretty good. I'm not going to lie.
I don't think there is you spelled it Trubinsky. Is it Trubinsky or I don't know if there's an N in it. I thought it was Trubisky.
I don't think it bad.
Chocolate sandwich Trubisky.
So, on here, Sheik had a poll from 4 days ago. I must have voted for it. There's over 8,000 votes.
I voted for it because I run the
Did
Twitter.
You vote for it? I did too. So it's a poll. It's who should I beat the fuck out of, and the following people are listed: Hulk Hogan, Aaron Rodgers, your best friend, Eddie Jabroni.
Any jabroni on the earth.
And it's interesting because Hogan isn't winning by nearly the margin he should.
Yeah. Any jabroni on the earth is just like, okay.
It's like 37%. And I'm like, Hogan's only at 42? What?
Aaron Rodgers at 16.
Yeah, well. We didn't even talk about that, did we? Apparently, what are the people from Green Bay going to do now other than go to the woods, get drunk, and go shoot each other?
Maybe get Brett Favre's or Bart Starr's zombie corpse could be quarterback.
Yeah, could you get like the DNA of them and like basically clone them or some shit like that?
Go to create a clone army of Bart Starrs.
Yeah, that's the only way that I hate to say it. That's the only way he'd play for the Green Bay Packers ever again. I mean, seriously, I kind of laugh. It's like, somebody was like, well, we've done better in Chicago. Or like, yeah, well, here's the thing. In Chicago, we have other things to do and other things to think about. And on the other hand, in Green Bay, they just got nothing to think about. They got nothing to do. If they don't have the Packers, what do they do other than get drunk and go shoot each other? I just don't know.
Yeah, we was watching the A&E. It says, I watched the A&E, the A and the E biography on my brother Roddy Piper, and it made me proud. He was my best friend. I love him and his family forever, Bubba. Only one Hot Rod, only one Iron Sheik. Forever he, the real legend of the earth. I miss you, Rod. And there's a cool picture of him with Nikolai Volkov, and it looks like classy Freddie Blassie in the shot. So,
it's funny.
I need to watch that A&E series. It's
funny. I remember. So the first ever pay-per-view that they ever did for the WWE was actually something called I think it was called the Classic. It was like a tournament, and it actually happened in Chicago. It wasn't like an actual WrestleMania or anything like that. And it was a tournament. I can't remember how many wrestlers were in it, But the long and the short of it was, I know Sheik was in it. And in the end, it was Junkyard Dog, because he ended up being the Iron Sheik versus Randy Savage. And then the main event was Hulk Hogan versus Roddy Piper. Roddy Piper trying to go for the title. So, I mean...
And this was after WrestleMania 1?
Oh, yeah, way after.
Okay.
I mean, this, I think, yeah. Oh, yeah.
But it was before WrestleMania 3 where he fought Andre.
I think it was before WrestleMania 2.
Okay, it was after... Obviously, because Hogan won the belt in WrestleMania 1.
Well, Hulk Hogan had the belt in WrestleMania 1.
Oh, I thought he won it from the Iron Sheik or something.
Yeah, he won it from the Iron Sheik in Madison Square Garden a lot earlier than that.
Oh, okay. All right.
But yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I was... The only reason I brought up the other thing is because you had Sheik and Nikolai Volkov, and Volkov used to sit there and sing the Russian national anthem.
Yeah, and everyone boo him, yeah.
Everybody booed. So what I remember is, I don't know if you remember the British Bulldogs. Do you remember
I remember the British Bulldogs. Yeah, Matilda. Yeah.
Right. So before... Oh, God, Matilda. Why you gotta be that way? So before they had Matilda and before they actually became like a tag team that was interesting, they were on this card, and they were two of the people who were on the card. And one of the matches was Davey Boy Smith versus Nikolai Volkov. So Nikolai Volkov is sitting there, and he's doing the Russian national anthem. And while he's sitting there doing it, and we're all booing, like, Dynamite Kid, like, gets up on the top rope, and he's literally, like, sitting there waiting for him to finish. So Volkov turns around, and literally, like, Dynamite Kid hits him with a high cross body. 1, 2, 3. The whole thing's over. The whole thing's over. I mean, basically, it took longer for him to do the national anthem than it did the match.
Then the match lasted shorter than the song.
And Volkov's like all irate and everything, and like Dynamite like leaves the ring. You get the idea, or maybe it was Davey Boy. You get the idea, but one of the two. It was so fun.
I barely remember Davey Boy Smith. We say like a pretty boy, kind of. Yeah, I don't remember.
He's Bret Hart's brother. I don't remember how they're related, but yeah, they're related. So the Hart family and that aspect. But yeah, so yeah, I don't think I have much more than that. So
yeah, I guess that'll do.
Yeah, that's gonna do it.
Good. We'll cap it up a little early. That's fine. With some little more nuggets for your weekend. So thanks for listening. We're on YouTube. Click the bell, subscribe. We're on Instagram and Twitter. Follow us on the Facebook page. We'd appreciate it. YouTube, click the bell. And follow us on the Facebook. Yeah, you said that. And the downloading of the show on your usual podcast hosting platforms. Google, Apple, Spotify, Anchor, and some smaller ones like Bullhorn and Overcast. Those seem to be popular according to my logistics and statistics and my enumerations and my equations that I'm following here on the downloading of the show. Email us at sotrtpodcast@gmail.com. Jeff is on Dynamite Productions. And you can see him on the Clubhouse as well. So
supposedly.
Yeah. So go and hop on your flying boner and have a great weekend. You should.
Yes.
If you're under a flying boner, or in your inflatable tank pool toy.
Yeah. Just remember, it's not a sandwich. It's not a chocolate. Man, all I can think about is chocolate biscuits. Not like you know what I mean, like chocolate biscuits. If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Not like a sandwich cookie, like
that's
chocolate
right, because we're in the USA, we don't call them biscuits. They're cookies, dang it.
Yeah, really, seriously. I'm all about your cookies, baby.